being talked about and didn't know how to handle certain things. She just didn't know how to handle it. But it's a platform like this that's not only going to teach them about making money and learning how to be responsible, but it's going to help them to reach a friend, reach a folk, and maybe being taught even reach teachers and mummies and daddies. And with that being said, I know that you are in for a treat. We have a lady who is a principal of a school who reached out to me yesterday in the name of Mr. Nola on the line. And she says, I'm all in. Listen, buckle up your seats. Make sure you have your notebooks, your pens, because it's about to go down. Last but not least, this could not be possible without the one and only Miss Bridget Butler, all the way from Jamaica, who has seen and heard our vision. And she is tapped in as we are tapping into the owners of this company's vision, because it's beyond us. We are so grateful that she realizes, even though she's in another part of the world, that she can help the people, because we are one Caribbean here in the Bahamas. God bless you all. I hope that at the 5:30 call, we're gonna 10x the call and make a difference one family at a time. God bless you all. Take it away, Dr. Ruth Ann.
Wow, Chantel. Chantel, you had me like tears starting to well up in my eyes. I'm like, oh God, this, we ain't supposed to be crying. This is for the children. This is for the children. Guys, y'all don't understand. This is a passion and a love. You know, we love y'all. Like, I have 6 kids, okay? And I'm not on camera today because my hair a little, bad, but I have 6 kids, guys. And so my passion is for the children, and to know that if my children just had this, there would be no hardship. Because you write your paycheck, you decide what you want, you decide when you want to wake up. These are things. And we're not saying not to go to school. That's not what we're saying. But what we are trying to say to you, that when you come out of school and you're in college and you don't have to call mommy for that extra $1,000, and you don't have to do this and you don't have to do that. And like she said, during the times that you're home now, and a little light bill need to pay, because we won't push AC all day. $800. Here, mommy, here's one little $300 towards that, eh? So this is why we want to just assist and aid you with this financial literacy and this movement. And I need to also give it back to Julian King. She found it fit to invite me to this opportunity. And guys, one thing we're going to teach you here, children, is the art of edification, the power of edification. That's the first lesson right there. You heard Queen Chantel edify me. She edified Miss Bridget. I'm going to edify Julian, because Julian did not have to invite me, but she did. An amazing woman that I know in another opportunity. But without further ado, y'all ain't come here to hear me and Chantel cry and weep and share our story. You have come for the information, guys. And so without further ado, I'm going to bring up this lady. When I heard her speak, I was like, oh my God, that's my sister from another mister. Woo, across the water. She has the energy. She has the song in her voice. Miss Bridget Buckner out of Jamaica. Are you out there? Are you out there? Woo! Miss Bridget. Let's see. I think she's there. Yes, there we go.
Hi, Dr. Ruth Chantal. Oh my goodness, I love from another mister. That's so funny. I'm accustomed to hearing brother from another mother, but that's so funny, sister from another mister. Hello, everybody. Dr. Ruth, you are indeed a sister from another mister. You are your light, your spirit, your energy. You truly, truly have a heart that connects with mine. And I believe that yourself and Chantal make an amazing partnership, because I see the line. I see the line going through stuff. I see it going on, because it's just so amazing when you pray. I don't know, how much you guys pray, but I'm a praying lady, and when you pray and around you that are like-minded, that want to go in the same direction. When you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of the wrong kind of thinking and the wrong kind of attitudes and the wrong kind of agendas, and you really, really seek to make a difference for yourself and your life, God has an amazing way of bringing the right people together in the right time. I could not have imagined 3 years ago being able to meet you two amazing ladies all the way over there in Bahamas, one in Freeport, one in Nassau. I'm here in Kingston, Jamaica. Sophia, who is on the line, who is somewhere in your success line through Julie, through Amida, all the way up to Sophia, is all the way over there in Maryland. Our founders are over there, one in Ohio, one in two in one in Ohio, one just across the road, I forget the city, one in Atlanta, and one over there in North Carolina. Guys, we are a global entity, and thanks to technology, we can be so close together because our vision is the same. And so it doesn't matter the geography, it matters the heart. It matters the agenda. It matters the purpose and the mission. And so I am thrilled to be here, and I just want to welcome each and every one of you. Dr. Ruth and Chantal, I know we've got parents and children, correct, online today. Let me just say hi real quick. I have on my hat too, Dr. Ruth. Today is not a oh so cute day, but I want to just say hi so you see what you're talking to, and to save on the distortion in the Zoom, I'm going to go ahead and turn my video off. Can you hear me clearly, Dr. Ruth? Hello?
Yes, we can. We can.
Oh, we can. Okay, good. So I'm gonna come off the video so that we stay without the interruption. You know how Zoom can get. So just wanted to say hi to everybody.
All right, so I do I have power to share?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
I do. Okay, great. So I want to really just first, we're gonna get to the point. We're not gonna do the usual presentation. I'm really going to do an edited version for just a few moments, mostly to let the kids know something amazing here is happening, and the parents to be comfortable that, you know what, this is an environment for children, for adults, for everybody to feel safe. I'm just trying to find my Zoom. How do I get my Zoom back big? Okay, here we go. Share. Share screen. Okay, so I'm gonna hit share now. And I just want to really kind of go over a few little things. And the first thing is, ladies and gentlemen, that we want to have a global impact. I love what you said, Chantal, that more than your family and your community, but your country. And like you, I live on a small island. And what I've learned a long time ago is that when you control the home, you will impact the community. And when you impact communities, you will impact the country. And when countries operate at a different level, you begin to have a global impact. Already Extreme FX Global Academy is having a global impact because we're already in 190 countries. And in most of those countries, not all, but in many of the countries that I know of, certainly in the US, certainly some countries in Africa, some of them, some of the people in Canada and in the UK, we already have children trading actively in our community. We've got kids as young as 8. We have 13-year-olds and 15-year-olds, and I am amazed at these children how they have caught on to this information. In fact, they catch on faster than we do sometimes, right? And you know, one of the first inspiring stories in our community was about an adult who never knew anything about trading. She was a Spanish teacher. She teaches Spanish and moved away from Jamaica to get a better life because the teaching salary in Jamaica is not really very good. She went to St. Martin where they pay US dollars and in search of a better life for her and her 3 children. And she came into this community and was not interested in trading. She was interested in some of the other entrepreneurial things that we do in marketing and sales to make money, because she understood marketing. She understood, if I do this, I make 500 US. If I do this, I make 1,000 US. She understood that. So that was her focus. She went to one of our seminars and got to meet one of the actual traders in for real, flesh and blood. And he explained his journey from novice to getting into trading. And she was totally thrilled. She said, you know what, I will give it a try. That was January 2021, last year. Listen up, kids. This is important for the kids too. She has a 15-year-old, she has an 11-year-old son. She has a 15-year-old daughter,
She has a 19-year-old daughter who was getting into college age. And all three children came into this community. The 14-year-old got to trading and was probably doing about maybe $30, $40 a day, not a lot. And the 11-year-old started to trade as well, and he dibble dabbled. He wasn't really into it so much until he saw his sisters making money. And he got excited and started to make money too. And to give you an idea about the household that these children found themselves in, my good friend from St. Martin, Jamaica, really, she's teaching Spanish. She got to the stage by July. This is January, February, March, April, May, June, July. In July, she had her first 10,000 US dollar day. What do I mean by that? She was able to go on her computer or on her phone or her tablet, most likely between her phone and her laptop. She has like 2 laptops and a phone she's always on. And in 24 hours, she was able to trade foreign currency, just clicking buttons, looking at the market, and she made $10,000 in a single day. That got us like, what? Excited. Do you know that a week later, she had a $40,000 day, 40,000 US dollar day. By the end of the year, she had several days where she would do 100,000 US in a day. Now, some of you on the line who's going to be wondering, what is she talking about? 100,000 US dollars? Do you have any idea how much 100,000 US is or 40,000 US is? And many people can't process that. But I do know that there could be one person on this line, even one, that has visions and dreams so big that there's nothing in their life right now that can afford the vision that they have. And most people tell you, listen, man, you're too big. Listen, man, you're dreaming too big. That's foolishness. You can't have that. That's not for you. And so what most people do is, you want a Benz, somebody tell you your chest too high, you better go get a Toyota. Somebody tell you, boy, I wish I could live in a 5-bedroom house, and I wish I could have a pool, and I wish I could have a tennis court, and I wish I could have 2 dogs and a fence and a cat and a parrot, and I wish I could have, and people around you tell you, no, where you think you come from? You can't have all that. So what you do, you go settle for a little 2-bedroom apartment with only 1 parking space. We settle. So I want to start this call off by saying to our children on this line, don't let anyone steal your dreams. I want to say to the adults on this call, don't let anyone tell your dreams that they don't have a place. I don't want anyone their dreams to match their current income. I want to say that again. I don't want anybody, drop a fire in the chat, drop a 1 in the chat if you're feeling what I'm saying right now. I don't want anybody to shrink the dreams you have, whether you want to go to a prestigious university, whether you want to start a business, whether you want to travel the world, whether you want to buy your parent or your child or your grandma or your auntie or your friend or your teacher a gift because you care for them. I don't care what you want to do. If you believe that it's not fair for anyone to say to you, shrink your dream because your money isn't enough. If that's not fair, drop a 1 in the chat. Because let me tell you, I'm here to tell you today that with the right education, the right amount of patience and mentorship, and you will be able to dream your biggest dream, because you will learn the capacity. For the kids, you will learn how, somebody will teach you how you can make as much money as you need to pay for the dreams you have. If anybody's excited about that, drop a 10 in the chat. Now, I can't see the chat. Dr. Ruth, is anybody dropping any 10? Are we talking to the right group of people this morning? Are there some 10s in the chat, Dr. Ruth?
Hold on. Yes. We got the 1s, we got the 10s, man. They coming, girl.
We got it. Great. I want to see those 10s because, guys, we live in a world today where there's no shortage of information, there's no shortage of knowledge, and there's no shortage of money. The only problem is
the way to access that money, and the way to take the knowledge you can research on Google and YouTube and make it practical. Everybody can go search something on YouTube, but not everybody knows what to do with that knowledge. That's where we come in. We want to take a well-known space, the foreign exchange space, and impact people globally. Our mission is very simple. We want to activate and accelerate the growth of people around the world. All the children, all the teens, all the parents, we want you to know stuff. We want you to grow, and we want you to have unlimited income. We want to create 1,000 six-figure earners and become the premier educational place in the world, because we're going to give a roadmap. So we can give roadmaps to children, and we can give roadmaps, ladies and gentlemen, to adults. Now, somebody says, well, what's the youngest age that you can trade with? What's the youngest age? Everybody wants to know how. I think my screen go again here. What's the youngest age we can trade at? Everybody wants to know that. Okay. I'm here to tell you, as young as you want. Our 8-year-old Zahara, I'm telling you the stories first before I show you some stuff. Our 8-year-old Zahara started to learn to trade in January last year as well. And she was in a practice account. That's what we do. When you come in here, kids, parents, we're not saying, listen, come spend your money and hope that you do well. We put education first, and we give all the children access to what's called a demo account or a practice account. So you're going to go to class, you're going to go in a real live market with real live traders. In fact, that market has the banks in there, banks, governments, hedge funds, millionaires, wealthy people, everybody's in the market trying to make money. We're going to put the children in that same big, ginormous market. And I bet the kids on here are not scared to go in a market full of many trillions of dollars. Is there a kid on here that's scared to go where rich people go? Are you excited to go where money is made? I know the kids are not scared. Adults are scared sometimes, but the kids, show me the money. Show me the successful people. The kids want to know. Show me the richest rap artists and music artists and the best dancers and the best movies. The kids want to be around the best stuff always. That's how kids are. They just know everything is possible. It's only adults that seem to forget that anything is possible and nothing is impossible. But kids, they're not as scared of nothing. We're going to put the kids exactly where the banks play. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to give them a mentor and a teacher to show them what to do in that market. And we're going to give them a pretend account. So they're in the real market, watching exactly what's happening around the entire world and all the money that's moving every day. But we're going to give them like Monopoly money to play with and a demo account while we teach them. These kids are going to learn how to watch the real market and the decisions to make money. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to learn how to trade US dollar, Euro dollars, Japanese yen, Euro, pound sterling, Norwegian dollars, Dutch money, doesn't matter. Every money that there is, they're going to learn how to trade commodities like gold and silver. We're going to teach the kids things that they can learn because it's easy to learn. We're going to teach kids things we should have learned as adults ourselves a long time ago. We're going to teach kids how to manage risk, how to manage money, how to not be greedy, how to own profits, how to not spend ridiculously, how to spend after you have money. We're going to teach kids how to grow money. We're not just going to teach them how to make money, because you teach a kid or an adult or anybody how to make a whole lot of money and you don't teach their mindset how to keep that money, how to grow that money, and then how to protect that money, you're going to have problems. Okay. It is a fact that 8 out of 10 people who win the lottery are broke in 5 years. Fact. So it's not about making money, ladies and gentlemen. This is about giving people power, empowerment to create their own destiny. How can I not depend on someone else to give me money? Who likes to do that?
If you love to depend on somebody else to give you money, put a 10 in the chat. Is there any 10s in the chat? I know there's going to be no 10s in the chat. Put 0. Put 0 if you do not like to depend on anybody for money. Put a 0. But if money and be independent and empowered, put 100 in the chat. Oh, you just want to do what you want to do because you can make your money your way in your time, unlimited. That's what we want to teach kids to do, because the minute that a child or an adult or anybody realizes that I have the power to make the right decisions, take the right actions so that I get a good result, then I can live my dreams. Okay, we want people to live their dreams. We want people to invent stuff. You know how many ideas children have and adults don't pay them any mind? They've got ideas to start businesses. They've got ideas to build things, to invent things, to create things. And there's nobody to believe in them. No one to show them, no coaches, no mentors. That's what we want to provide. There are kids who, like Dr. Ruth and Chantal was saying, they're coming from some serious circumstances. And the children take on the stress of parents. We don't want that. If we can get money out the way, children won't be worrying about how the hell mommy pay light bill. And boy, I can't ask mommy for a new pair of shoes because mommy and daddy, they always complaining about money. They always say they don't have enough. Children take that on. We don't want kids taking that on anymore. We want to help families have enough money to do all of the things they need to do. All right. So I don't want to overcook that pot of rice, but I want to share with you a story of a little boy in London, and he took $150, 150 pounds sterling, and turned it to $60,000. He says, and I put it on the screen, he says, I want to be independent and be able to pay for my own things, but I want to be able to help out my family too. I want to take them on a holiday to America. You remember, these guys lives in England. Edward is a 16-year-old who started to trade at the age of 16 when it was 2018. And in 1 year, he made over 60,000 pounds. His dad, Oscar, says his son has his full support and he's proud of Edward for his achievement. He's aware of the fact that he's doing this trading and think it's fine what he's doing. He loves that he's interested in it. Well, let me show you something else, guys. This is Oscar. This is Edward. Okay. He made $14,000. He started to trade in July 2018. And by December 2018, he made over 14,000 pounds. And although he had some losses, his overall account showed a profit of 63,000 pounds. Of course, this is a kid, he's a teenager, he's 16, so he did go on a little shopping spree. He bought himself some wallets and some shoes and some expensive stuff. But you hear what he says? He was also learning money mindset. He was also learning that investment is important. So although he went on a little shopping spree, he says, my main goal, I would love somebody to unmute. Is one of the children on the line? Can one of the kids unmute and read this last paragraph for me? I want one of the kids to unmute and read this last paragraph. Is there any?
Main goal is to just keep saving. I want to go into property investment.
When I'm older. He has a vision for being an entrepreneur and a businessman. He's just 16. But guess what, guys? He is, I want to find a slide. This is him, okay? He believes he's the youngest Forex trader. He may or may not be, but that's him posing beside his cool shoes that he bought, right? And he was somebody who, the parents are gonna like this. Parents, listen, when your children get an interest in something, they begin to read when they never used to read. This kid made a lot of his money because he realized how the foreign exchange market was related to the news. And when Brexit, some of the kids on here might know about Brexit, the older ones, and you adults might know too, but Brexit was a whole change that was going on in London. And what happened was, as Brexit negotiations were coming on, the dollar, the UK dollar was changing, and this kid took an interest in politics. And because he understood how the government and the negotiations were going, look what he wrote right here. I took an interest in the politics and the whole Brexit negotiation because it affected the dollar and he took advantage. And that's how he made a lot of his money. Look what he says here. His dad is a security guard and his brother, his older brother, is 27. His older sister is 25. And he says he kept up with the news because of the difference it made to his trading. Guys, what we're teaching here is not just let's go trade and make some money. We're teaching our children to be prepared for the future and to have a happy, fun life as well. And to learn what it is to lose, what it is to plan, what it is to prepare. Life is not just win, win, win. So we're going to teach kids how to win and lose and still stay positive, how to win and lose and still win in the end. We're going to teach children the process of getting from good to better, to better, to better. That's what we're going to be teaching here. So I'm excited, guys. So let me tell you a little bit about our program, how our program works. Dr. Ruth, am I on the right track so far?
Yes, ma'am. Let's keep it going. Rolling.
Keep it going. All right. So let me just share with you kind of what our program does. And at 5 o'clock, we will have some more slides. I just really wanted to kind of roll out some of the more important parts of our program. And I don't want to put too much words for the kids, but I just want to give you a synopsis of some of the things that we're going to be getting into and how it's going to work. So kids, just listen up and take some notes, because if you can know that the kids of you who are playing games already, you already know about the metaverse and all these things, but we want to create, where's my Zoom here? Oh, my Zoom disappeared, guys. Hang on one second, let me find my Zoom. Let's see. Zoom is playing tricks on me. All right, here it goes, screen share. Okay. So, Extreme FX, ladies and gentlemen, we offer a variety of financial solutions, and many of them the children can participate in, and some of the other ones the parents might find interesting. But we do Forex education. We're going to teach the kids how to trade. We do something called binary and HFX education. That is Forex trading, but with some fixed risk. What does that mean, kids? When you have when you know exactly how much you stand to win or lose, so it's not by chance. So what happens when you're doing binary trading is, let's say you want to trade with $10, and when you go in the trade, based on the lessons you learn, you know that if you go in this trade with $10, you could make $60. Okay, so your risk is $10, and you're going to click a button at an appropriate time to trade two currency pairs. Maybe you're going to trade the US dollar versus the Canadian dollar, and you're going to spend $10 to win $60. Well, when you're doing Forex trading regular, that $10 could turn into $100. It could turn into $500. That $10 could turn into $1,000, depending on how the trade moves. But you could also lose that amount of money. When you do binary trading, the $10 you're risking, it's called a fixed risk. So you put up the $10 to try and win $60, and you're either going to win $60 or you can lose your fixed amount, which is $10. You can't lose more than you put in. Okay. What we teach is how to properly read the market and properly manage risk. And the good thing is we have something called trade alert. So before you are going to take the risk all by yourself, our professional traders who trade every day in the market, some of our traders make 50, 60,000 US a day. Some of our traders make 70, 80, 90, 100, 200,000 a day. One of our traders, he's on vacation right now. He had some stuff to take care of, Mr. AO. And he's out of London. Mr. AO manages $70 million accounts, and he has been seen on many occasions pulling off $1 million a day trading, meaning he brings in $1 million in a single day from his Forex trading. So these are not lecturers who don't really trade. These are people who trade every day. They know what to do. And we're going to put your children in front of these $1 million traders, these $100,000 traders, these successful traders, and have them tell your children, tell you, because adults can do this too. I do this. Dr. Ruth and Chantal and Sophie and all of us do this. We can do what's called copy and paste. The trader is going to put out a trade and tell us what to do, and we copy it and put it in our trading app. I'm going to get into trading app, and I'm going to, who wants to start a trading account today? Say me in the chat. Who wants to start a trading account? I'm going to show you how to set up your trading account today. So if you have your cell phone, get ready, because we're going to set up your trading account in a few minutes as we close. We don't want to keep you too long. Okay, so we're going to set up your account before you go, so that at 5 o'clock, you're going to have a trading account, and you can tell your friends you have a trading account, tell your friends to come back at 5, because what we're going to teach you at 5 o'clock is do a little bit of what we're doing this morning, but at 5 o'clock, we're going to actually help you to take your first trade. Who's excited about that? We're going to help you take your first trade on your trading account at 5 o'clock. Is that exciting? I don't know if they're excited or not, Dr. Ruth. Are they excited?
Yeah, they excited, girl. They excited.
They're excited. I hope you're all excited, because we're going to teach you to trade today. We're going to give you a little taste of what's possible, and then you can make a decision if you want to be a part of our program. Okay. So when you do binary trading, which is one of the things we offer, you have fixed risk. Okay. So we're going to do this next week as well. We're going to do this. Was it, Dr. Ruth, was it Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week as well?
Chantal, it was
During
Tuesday,
the
Wednesday, and
holiday?
Thursday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if we're going to build on this. So today's the first introduction. We're going to, do some more introductions later today. And then next week, we're going to do a little introduction in the first part of the call, and we're going to do some practical things in the end, so that you kind of know what's possible. Okay, so get ready for that next week. Y'all going to be on holiday, so we're going to have some time to show you some stuff to get you warmed up, and then you can get with your parents get with your children, see if they're serious, they really want to learn. Kids get with your parents, tell them you're serious, and then we can look about how you can get in the program. But first, we want to let you understand the value of being here. So, and the potential of what it's going to do in your family. So yeah, we offer trading and binary options with fixed risk, and we give you trade alerts that you can copy and paste from our traders, as well as we teach you how to trade independently. For the adults, particularly if you have people in the US, there's a way for you to actually create a business. We have a business offer here, which is not for today's conversation, but we have consumer financing and other financial solutions. We've got real estate education, things that adults can kind of do as well. And yesterday we had our first blockchain coach. Kids, have you heard of the blockchain? I want to see how many kids know about the blockchain. Anybody knows about the blockchain? Ever heard the word blockchain? Let me see who's in the chat. Kids, let me see about your blockchain. Anybody know about blockchain, kids? Let me see who knows. No,
We got a lot of no's happening. No.
A lot of knows about the blockchain. What about Bitcoin? Have you heard of Bitcoin? I do. Okay. Lenora knows. Anybody knows Bitcoin? Let's do Bitcoin. Matthew knows Bitcoin. How old are you, Matthew? Matthew knows about Bitcoin. Put your age and if you've heard about Bitcoin. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Anybody knows about that? Okay. So only Matthew knows about Bitcoin. What about the gamers? Video game. Who knows about the metaverse and augmented reality? Anybody knows about digital NFTs? Some of your children might be artists. Maybe you can draw very well. Some of you might be singers. Some of you might write music. I know a lot of kids who write music. So you want to protect your original work. the NFT, what we call non-fungible tokens. That's a place for children and adults alike to secure original work, and you can make a lot of money. We had a 14-year-old that's in the news, and she made over $4 million with some artwork stuff that she got into with NFTs. And there are a lot of people who can do that. So that's a little bit advanced, but we can let you know that those things are in our community for your continued learning and expansion of you being prepared for what's coming in this world. So let's jump over to some of the other things that we do here. I'm going to skip through some slides here, ladies and gentlemen, because I want to show the children really the process that we're going to do. So we're going to do this together right now. And the number one thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to learn how to get yourself set up to be in the worldwide market. And that's what we teach you here, ladies and gentlemen. We teach you how to first get the education. And right now, live on Zoom right now, we're gonna download a free app. And this app allows you to trade in the worldwide market, believe it or not, and make money from your cell phone. If you're excited about making money from your cell phone, that's gonna be great. We're gonna teach you, once you get into the program, the things to look for to choose a good broker, one that's licensed, one that's registered, one that works in your country, one that allows you access. And parents, you would be a guardian to your children in this space. Your children do not come on an account and spend money without your permission and without your knowledge. We have to have adults be on these broker accounts to safeguard the children's activity. So there is some participation from the adults. You create the account, you create the broker account, you give the kids their own demo account and their own live account, but it is, within the ambit of your eyeballs. But the kids can actually have an account for themselves within your account, and they can make their own money. And you can even, the adults, you can have more than one account with one broker. So you just like how you might walk into the bank, you might walk into Scotiabank, yeah, and you can have a savings account with maybe yourself and your daughter, and you might open another savings account with maybe yourself and your son, and you might have another savings account with maybe that's the family fund, and you might have another savings account, maybe that's the travel fund. It's the same way you can have a broker and open many different demo accounts and also many different live accounts. So if you have 2 or 3 children, you can actually sign up with a broker, give your daughter an account, give your son an account, give your other kid an account, and guess what? Everybody has their own account. Everybody goes and trades and makes their own money, does their own management of their risk, does their own, thing. And then you can look to see, well, who is doing well, who has made X percentage gain, who is not doing so well. You can actually have your kids have their own account. So we're going to teach you all that. Once you get into the program, we're going to set you up on that. And then, of course, you're going to have all the live sessions that you go to learn and follow along with the traders, okay? And what we do is, while you're learning, we teach you how to earn as well. So as a student, you can actually make some money. All right, so let's do this, guys. Jump into your phone, and I want you to look for this app, okay? Jump on your phone. Does everybody have a Play Store on their phone? Let me see the people who have Android. Drop in the chat if you have Android. Drop if you have iPhone. Let me see what we're gonna do first. Who has Android? Let's jump on the Android phones right quick. Anybody got their Android? Let me see.
We have a lot of me's going on here. Android. We got some iPhones, but we got some Androids right now. Yeah, we got
Mostly
iPhones and Androids. Well,
Okay,
it's a
cool.
balance, but people are saying yes, me, Android.
All right, Android. All right, let's do Android first then, and we can probably do iPhone at another time. I want everybody to look for this app on their phone. Go in your Play Store or your Apple Store and look for MetaTrader 4. You're going to see MetaTrader 5 as well. Okay, now if you have your notebooks, you're going to write this down. MetaTrader 4 is like a platform. It's global. and many brokers can operate on the same app. All, if not all, 90% of all brokers around the world, whether they're trading gold or silver, commodities, currency, many brokers use this app. A lot of professional 6, 7, and 8-figure traders use this app. It's an excellent app. There is a MetaTrader 5. Listen carefully. There is a MetaTrader 5, but because most brokers remain on MetaTrader 4, you're going to get the most support and the most help. There are some places that are trying to get people to move to MetaTrader 5, but the professional brokers are all used to MetaTrader 4, and for some reason, they don't want to move. This works. They make a ton of money, and they keep it right here. So we are going to do what the pros are doing, and they're using MetaTrader 4. So if you see 5 on your phone, don't download that one. Download MetaTrader 4. So hit the button, download it, and this, I'm going to show you now my MetaTrader account. Okay. So when you download your app, it's going to look on your there. MetaTrader 4, second to last, how it should appear in your phone. Okay. Tell me when you have it downloaded. Meanwhile, parents, you know, Dr. Ruth, do you want to go into the cost of the program in this call, or just really kind of what the value is, how to do this?
Well, then, but the cost is going to be talked about on the 5:30 call. We'll
On the
5:15
5:30.
call. 5:15 call. Sorry.
Okay, great. So we can come back, because on the 5:15 call, we're going to actually take a trade and show the kids how you actually do the trade. We're going to walk you through taking a real trade in the market at 5 o'clock. All right. Although
We
at
have
5
done.
o'clock,
I have it downloaded, got it.
done.
Yes.
Okay, great. So now that you have that, that means you're all ready for the 5 o'clock call. Now I'm going to click on my app, and you're going to see how my app is. So when you click on MetaTrader 4, it suddenly tells you all the things that you could trade. Okay, so in every one of these, we call them currency pairs. Okay, so you can't trade with just one currency. When you trade, you have to exchange something for something. When you're on the playground and you say to somebody, I trade you my Nike shoes for your Adidas shirt, it has to be two things. It has to be one for the other, right? That's how trading is. So in the real world, in the money world, in the banking world, the global financial world, money is traded one currency against the next. So if you look on this chart right here, you see that you can trade the euro dollar versus the US. You could trade the Great Britain pound versus US. You could trade just about anything, okay? You can even trade US currency against gold or silver or against Bitcoin, yeah? And it's the same way you could trade Canadian dollar against gold or silver or whatever it is. Okay, so there's a lot of options. And you're going to learn when you come to class why all of these blue and reds are moving. These are prices, and the prices are moving. So, you know, in Bahamas, I don't know if everybody talks about it in Bahamas a lot. Dr. Ruth, you can tell me, do people talk about the exchange rate in the Bahamas? You know, one Bahamian dollar make one US, or I don't know if it's $1.25. I don't know what the rate is right now. Does people talk about that? Is that the conversation?
Not really, only when you're going away.
Right, exactly. When you're going away, you know, you got to take your Bahamas money, you got to buy yourself some US. Okay, so it's the same thing. So except when you're trading on an app like MetaTrader 4, you don't have to go to the bank and give your bank spend your US dollars. You don't got to do that. You can do all of the exchanging here on the app, and you can make your money same time in the app. Okay, so what you're going to learn when you come in here is you're going to learn how to trade. You're going to learn how to read these charts and decide that, listen, look at these green candlesticks. You're going to learn what these candlesticks mean. You're going to realize that, wait a minute, look at these green candlesticks going up, 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 up. Whoa, look at that. That's almost like, that's money right there, guys. That's money. Look at the top left-hand corner. You see where it says GBP NZD? That is Great Britain pound versus the New Zealand dollar. And you know what this is saying here with all these green candlesticks? These green candlesticks says that the price, look at the right side where it says 1.92. See the right side? Let me get my little handy dandy pen out my phone. Hang on. I got a little thingy-majiggy on my phone right here. Let me get my little handy dandy stuff here. See this? See this price around here? See this 1.92430. Everybody sees that? Say yes, 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 I see it. See this? 1.92430. That's the price. And look here. Look across here. See this green candlestick? I'm saying this very basic. See the green candlestick? This is where the price was a few moments ago. And then the price got higher and higher and higher and higher. You know what that means, guys? That means that if you were in a trading class this morning and the trader said, hey, jump into the Great Britain, New Zealand dollar market, buy it at $1.92. Yeah, buy it and sell it up here. See down here, it's 1.924, and go up here and sell it at 1.95. Do you know that this means money that you would have made? Tons of money. And you could trade this with as little as $1. You could trade this with $5. You could trade it with $10 or $100 or $1,000. And depending on what you spent, you would make that times the number of price points that it moved. Okay, so you look at this, the movement here from this price to this price, all of this gain multiplied by your investment. So you're either going to multiply, let's say 20 pips, that's trade talk, by your $1, or you're going to multiply it by your $10 or your $100 or whatever was your risk that you put in. That's foreign talk. And if I confuse you, don't worry about it. Understand this. We're going to show you how to look at this chart and understand it, how to get in here at a low price and sell it at a high price and make money. Or look at this, get it at a high price. See the red? Red means the price went down. So the trader could have come on your phone this morning because we send you trade signals, you know. So your phone would be beep, 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 beep. Matthew, it's time to sell the Great Britain pound, New Zealand dollar. You get a text on your phone, beep, 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 beep. Take a sell trade. And it would tell you, look, this price, 1.925, that's the high price. Look here, this trade is about to be sold. It's about, this price is about to go down. So go in a sell trade, and you would put your sell trade on your MT4, and guess what? Look what happened. Boom, it sold. So you know what that means? You went from a high price to a low price. You predicted that it was going to go down for real, and you would have made money. In trading, guys, you make money when the prices is going up, and you make money when the price is going down. And we're going to show you how to do that, how to read these charts. And while you're learning how to do these charts, in case you still don't understand how to do these charts, guess what? Our traders give you the answers. You get to copy from our traders. They know how to read the chart, and they make the prediction, hey, it's going to drop. And they tell you the answer. And so what you do is you copy what they're going to do. So the professional trader saw this trade. They're going to go in this trade and make money, and them say, hey, Matthew, it's going to be a sell trade. Jump in this trade. It's going to be a sell. And what does Matthew do? Okay, thank you. And Matthew jumps in just the same time the professional trader jumps in, and you get to take the trade right beside a professional trader. Boom, you make money. Okay, that's how it works. So we give you copy and paste while you're learning. Meanwhile, you come to class and the trader is going to say, okay, now Matthew, do you know why we did a sell trade today? Matthew's going to say, no. And the trader, the pro trader, is going to explain, okay, you see, when you see these candlesticks look this certain way, and when you see this price is this kind of way, and when you look at this trend, and when you look at this indicator, and when this and when that, and Matthew's going to go, oh, now I get it. You know what that means, guys? That means tomorrow, when I say tomorrow, I mean at a point in the future when Matthew understands, yeah? That means that Matthew doesn't have to wait on a text message for a professional trader to tell him what to do. Matthew is going to be able to go in the market and look at the trends. He's going to look at the charts, the prices going up and down. And he's going to say, wait a minute, I think I identify a downtrend. And Matthew will be able to decide when he can go into a buy trade or a sell trade all by himself. What does that mean? We're teaching you how to become an independent trader so you can trade by yourself. But before you learn, you have the comfort of knowing that someone who knows what they're doing, the professional traders, they can give you the answers. And you're going to use the answers as part of your lesson. You're not just going to take the answer blindly. You're going to take the answer and figure out why the answer was the answer. And they're going to help you. Does that make sense? Does anybody have any questions at this point? Does that make sense what I just said? Somebody jump off mute and talk to me. Does that make sense? Yeah, make sure I see my screen, right?
I'm just ready and
anybody has a question? Uh-oh, not hearing a soul. I see yes, man, yes, man. Okay, I didn't really get it. Okay, love and trail. Tell me what you didn't get. Let's help you get it right now. I see a lot of okays. Get it. Love and trail. Tell me what you don't understand. Let me try and explain for you right now. Julian gets it. Okay. Love and trail. Tell me what's happening. Because this is how we're going to do now. We're going to help the kids, help everybody. So it's 12:32. I don't want to keep you guys too long. So what we want to understand is Extreme FX Global Academy is very excited to have this platform. And I'm so happy that Dr. Ruth and Chantal sees the vision of education. Because, you know, when you don't understand something, I think it's one of the most exciting things, because it means you're about to learn something new. And every time you learn something new, you get to be bigger and better. You grow. And new knowledge gives new opportunity. So we're going to show people how we make money in this space. And we're going to teach you how to use this app once you get on the program. Okay. I want to show you, let me see if I can actually show you let me see what I want. Oops. Where's my thing? I lost my thing. There you go.
I believe Miss Buckner got knocked off. Let me see. I believe she got knocked off, guys, but I pray that everybody on this call gets to download their MetaTrader 4, and so that you can get on the 5:15 call where we're going to give you more information and we're going to tell you how you can get started with this. Kimmy, the adult classes can commingle with the children's classes, but there are actually extra classes for the children where they break it right down. And what I have found, and Chantal and I both have found this, is that some of us adults, we need the children's class. We need it broken right down A, B, C, because sometimes the pace that's happening it is not for all adults as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I don't want y'all to think anything is wrong with that. Because sometimes we just need it slowed right down so that, our brain can get it. Just get it. Because once you get it, like I always tell persons, this is a skill set that can be taken with you. Nobody can take this away. Once you've seen this, it cannot be unseen. It is done. So let me see if Ms. Buckner was able to get back on. I don't think she was. No problem, Petrilla. The children's class is where we are. Some of us are all at, and it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing is wrong with that. And I want every adult on here to understand nothing is wrong with that. Because if that's where you need to be, that's where you need to start, and it will be amazing. Chantel, can you take over for 1 second for me, please?
Sure. It is so true. We found that a lot of adults actually we want it dumbed down, and we say dumbed down a bit so that we're able to move at our own pace, because our lives are just so busy. And so don't feel in any which way, that you are in this all by yourself. And so with the 5:15 class coming up, we definitely would want you to invite, more friends, more family members, hop on. We really want to get this information out there. And we know that this may not be for everyone. It is not free. It is a platform that Dr. Uran was introduced to, who in return introduced it to me. Super excited for my kids to learn. And so this is my 13-year-old daughter, actually, who's on the flyer. And I just would love for her to give a quick testimonial. And then we have Shadrach on the call, a quick testimonial, because he's also on the flyer. They were so excited about this. And one person, I don't want to in no which way forget her, because she is the one who said, Miss Chantel, when are the children class? When are those classes going to start? And her name is Caitlin. She attends San Pedro. And so I'm just going to let them real quickly give a quick testimonial as to whether or not they've traded their name, the school they attend, their age, whether or not they've traded before, and why they are interested in learning this skill set. So that's 5 things. Go ahead, Naya.
Hi, my name is Naya Pratt. I'm 13 and I attend San Pedro International. I enjoy trading because I always wanted to know how to save my money. And mind you, when I was smaller, I used to spend money. And my mommy said, no, Naya, you can't always be spending money. You gotta sometimes save. So just last week, my mommy was trading on a Saturday, and she said, Naya, come look at it. I said, Mommy, can I try? She said, yes. And we trade $10, and trust you me, I was so excited. I was so excited when I got like extra money with it. I said, Mommy, I need to come do this. And then she told me that we have children classes. And I was like, okay, Mommy, I need to be on this because I need to learn more about it. I love trading. It's very fun. And I know you guys would love it too.
Awesome. All right. So we're going to have another girl, and then we're going to have Shadrach. And if there's anyone that is joining us for the first time, you want to give a quick testimonial. Okay, Dr. Bridget is on. Just real quickly, can we have Caitlin come on? State the 5 things: your name, what school you attend, your age, have you ever traded before, and why you're interested in learning.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Caitlin. I'm 13 years old. I'm from San Pedro. The reason I love to trade, it's kind of a story similar to Sternaya's story. My father was trading. I don't think it was on a Saturday, but he was trading, doing the usual stuff. And I was like, Daddy, I could try. He said, yeah. And he taught me everything I wanted to know. And recently I've been into drawing and stuff like that. And I heard of these things called NFTs. And I was like, I want to start learning how to make it. And I know as Miss Chantel, she does these crypto and Bitcoin stuff. So I was like, can you help me learn how to properly trade and how to properly make it and stuff like that? So I am so grateful for Miss Chantel on she is very willing. That's one thing I love about her. Thank you again, Miss Chantel. Thank you.
You're so welcome, my darling. All right, Shadrach, please take it away.
My name is Shadrach Phillips. I'm 13 years old and I need a trade because I need some money. That's all, to be honest. Trade, make this, and I good.
Sounds like a real man. Short, few words, and
I love it.
direct.
To the point, Chantel. He ready to learn because he will make some money. Hey, don't stop him.
That's right. Take it away, girl.
Listen, guys. So if you haven't, oh, Clive, did you want to say something? Hold on. Let me just unmute you. Clive, go ahead.
Hi, good evening. My name is Clive Watson and I go to Cornwall College. That is located in Jamaica, and the reason why I started trading is because, to be honest, my mother introduced me to it. This is the first time I have ever joined a kids meeting, so it looks exciting. So I would like to see where this goes.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Clive. We appreciate you. Yes. So guys, all I can say is, if this has interested you, if this has sparked anything, you like, listen, I just need to know more. I don't even know what this is, but whatever this is, I need to be a part of it. You heard Caitlin. Caitlin say, you know what? Trading is good, but nah, I like my art thing. Like, I need to know about NFTs. I need to go that way. Well, if that's you, this is where it's at. NFTs, metaverse. Let me tell you something. My son plays games day, night, all day. He will play games until his life comes on. You understand? But we're trying to show you that you could be a gamer, but let's show you the real way to make some money when it comes to gaming, when it comes to being in this metaverse. You understand? Because Caitlin's art is she's going to make money in the NFT space. Caitlin, you're going to be a millionaire, okay? I am speaking it upon you, girl. Millionaire, NFTs. That's what I'm talking about. So if this has sparked any interest in you at all, guys, all I'm saying to you, get back on the 5:15 call with us. And you're going to be blown away. You're going to be blown away by the information. For those that haven't already, download your MT4. You're going to be going into a demo trade at the 5:15 call. Invite your friends. Invite your friends. Don't keep it secret. Invite your friends. Did I say it loud enough for y'all? Invite your friends. Don't keep it a secret, guys. Listen, we need more young persons to have financial freedom. And not only financial freedom, but the mindset. I was inoculated with entrepreneurship from the age of 8. I remember growing up in Fox Hill. We had a huge canap tree in the back of our yard. 25 canaps per bag. You hear me? 25 canaps per bag. And that was $1. 25 canaps per bag. So I'm saying this to you guys. I didn't know about this back then. Had I known about this back then, man, I would have been on fire. Multi-millionaire. To this day, I am still an entrepreneur. I have not worked for anyone in over 15 years. So I'm saying to you guys, this is the way. We want you when you get out of school, when you are older, at now, to be the entrepreneur. You heard Bridget Buckner say it. Queen Bridget said it clearly. Y'all all have dreams. We do not want to put that fire out. But we want you to be guarded and armored with financial literacy in every aspect of the world. Because oftentimes parents don't talk about money around their kids. They talk about what you can't have, but they don't talk about money. But in this conversation, we're going to talk about money and we're going to tell you how to keep it and we're going to tell you how to make it. So please invite your friends, get them back on the same link, on the same call with the same energy at 5:15. We can't wait to have you here. And like Chantel said, let's 10x this up. So we want 600 people on this call. 600 people, 600 people.
Yes, yes. Make sure they down. Let them make sure the friends that are going to come on the call, let them download their trader before coming on the call.
Yes. And with closing words, Ms. Buckner, I know you got back on. Are you?
I am back on and I am them because the youth are the future. And you know what? I'll tell you a secret, youth, and all the kids here, I don't want to call you kids because I know some of you are 13, 14 going. I'm going to say kids just because it's just easier to catch everybody. And I'm going to tell you this little secret that us adults don't always tell you. Oftentimes, kids inspire us. Sometimes we need kids around us to dream bigger, to allow us to remember that we had dreams too. So I love to be around children and teens and teens that are bold and have it. It's very important. Dreams alone won't help you, but the work ethic, you have a teachable and coachable spirit. You've got passion and you have got a way to really want to learn and to do the work on yourself, to learn what you gotta learn, research what you gotta research, read what you gotta practice, what you gotta practice. There is no stopping you. And you might just be a person in your family to inspire others in your family, to give hope where people were all sad, gloomy, and discouraged. You might just be the light that excites everybody if you just try.
Thank you so much, Ms. Buckner. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I got cut off, but I'm pretty much done. I'm just really excited to be a part of this process and partner with Chantal and yourself, Dr. Ruth. I think this is an amazing movement. I think it's a great initiative for you to see, to have the insight. Go to the 5 o'clock.
Well, guys, 5:15, see you there. Listen, it's going to be amazing. Bring your mindset, bring your phone, bring your MetaTrader 4 with you and make it happen. Invite a friend. And as you invite the friend, what are you going to say, guys? I want you to put it in the chat. Listen, you need to go to the Play Store or I forget what the iPhone one is, and you need to download MetaTrader 4 before you come. You got to do that because we can do a trade. So you invite your friends, but make sure, tell them, download MetaTrader 4 because we want you to be ready. We don't want you to waste time worrying and making sure it's done. So you invite your friends, but tell them, download MetaTrader 4 before they come because we can do some things and we can show people some things. So with that being said, we want to say thank you so much. And Chantel, any last words?
Listen. The person that invites the most guests will get their enrollment free.
What?
We're gonna tag team.
Say what now? Hold on. What you say now?
Teacher say no, baby. We gotta do a giveaway.
Oh, child, giveaway time. You know people like free. Child, don't tell no behavior. When you tell behavior it's free, girl, you crazy.
Hello?
You crazy? So listen to me, anybody on this call that's from the Bahamas who's been invited to most persons, listen. Woo! Your enrollment is free. Child, you hear that? Child, Lord, that I gotta listen, guys. I gotta go trade because I gotta go make this money for whoever go win this thing, eh? Because you hear she go and say that. I mean, I call it split. You understand? They say she ain't even asked.
Right.
So I call split. So now I gotta go make my money, guys. I can't go trade until 5:15. I gotta talk to y'all later. How about that? So this is gonna be exciting, guys. We want as many children and youth and preteens and young adults.
Minimum 10. We got to put that
minimum of 10. And like Miss Buckner says, she don't like to call children kids. Child, my grandma Annie is telling me straight and plain, don't call no kid, don't call children kids because they are goats. Kids are goats. So you can't call no children a kid. So guys, get your friends on. Remember, 8 years old all the way up to 25. This program is broken down. And guess what? Bring your adults. If you want to bring your auntie, we had a lady on this morning. Yeah, it was this morning. She is 70 something years of age and she's learning to trade. Okay. And she said she loves it. And she said she's not going to stop until she's mastered it, until she gets this money. So guys, there's no age bracket, but we are specifying and pushing for the young because that's where our heart is. That's where our love is for you. So 5:15, get them on. Most people, minimum 10. Your enrollment is free. Child, I like free. Child, I can't get nothing free. Child, you giving me something free? So guys, y'all have a great, fantastic afternoon, and we will see you back here literally at 5:15. Same link, and we got this going on, guys. Have a great one. See you soon.
Isn't there a meeting at 2?
Say again?
Isn't there a meeting at 2? Isn't there a meeting at 2? At least 2 Central.
Not for us, no ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Not for us. Not for this that we're doing, no ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.